This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Some breaking news off the top. For more on that, here's Kelsey Johnson.
Truth is, my time is done, and it's about the next generation, and it's about those guys. So it's about supporting those guys. It's about supporting the ones coming up to get to their dreams. So I think if you see me again on the baseball field, it'll just be as a fan and enjoying the success of everybody else behind me.
And with that, Anton Richardson bowed out of professional baseball. The sixth Bahamian to be called up to the majors, Richardson wanted the Bahamian fans to be the first to know that he was retiring. During the announcement made on Tuesday on the side of Senator Greg Burrows, a mentor who helped launch his career, Richardson became very emotional, pausing a few times to contain himself.
There have been about 20,000 people to ever play in the major leagues. So to be one of six from a country like the Bahamas is something special, and I'm very proud of.
I come to realize that if you want to teach a child a game for them to be a master at it, early put them behind the plate so that they could have the visibility of the whole field and control about 90% of the ball that is thrown in the game and be able to direct the whole game from one position. And I think that's how Anton was able to understand the game the way he did. I have to congratulate him on a well, I guess, played career, one that is well reserved.
Richardson has followed in the footsteps of Bahamian pros like Ed Umbrister, Will Culmer, Tony Curry, Wenty Ford, and Andre Rogers. Although he is out of the game, Richardson still intends to give back.
You know, when I asked myself that question this year, I realized that the passion level just to play was a little bit less, and the passion level I grew in a different area. And I think my passion just to come back home and assist in the development of the youth in the country started to pull me away a little bit too much from the game, and I just knew I wouldn't have been able to go 6 months away from it all and give it my all to get back to the top.
Richardson made a major league debut on March 11, 2011 with the Atlanta Braves, and again on November 13, 2014 with the New York Yankees. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Still talking baseball, Todd Isaacs in spring training action yesterday for the Cleveland Indians. He spoke about the experience.
I only got called up for the day as a backup player, so I came in the sixth inning on defense, and then I had one at bat. It was a real humbling experience, you know. I got a taste of what it's going to be like when I make it to the big leagues one day, so I'm looking forward to just continue progressing through my career. And right now, just in spring training camp, we don't have no assigned teams as yet, so we just go day by day, working on stuff like that, and the games will start in about a week and a half. So just going off of that right now, but other than that, I feel good, healthy, and looking forward to a good 2017 campaign.
The Bahamas National High School Basketball Championships coming to a close last night in Grand Bahama. The Tabernacle Baptist Falcons were flying high after winning Hugh Campbell, but this night belonged to the St. George's Jaguars. St. George's, your senior boys 8th Division champions, winning 61-53.
God be the glory. Great things he has done. And I'm so proud of those young men. We've been a seesaw team all year. We've been battling a lot of issues just like any other team, but to win this now, it means so much for our program. We knew that if we played the way we've been coaching them to play, that we would keep the lead, and we didn't give up the lead. I feel so much pride for a guy like Howard who struggled a lot. Kingsley Thompson, he got hurt in this championship last year in the finals, and he came back so strong. But the whole team, I can't call them names, but you know, it's a team effort.
The Bahamas Scholastic Association basketball playoffs on court yesterday. Julian Gibson was courtside.
Junior boys sudden that game. Telio's junior boys nipping Christian Heritage junior boys 26-25.
At every point you always think that it could go either way. That's why you try to stay cool and focused, and I try to remind them of that on the court.
Now Telio's will move on to play Al Catherine, and they believe they are ready for the big dance.
You gotta play as a team, trust each other, and don't argue, fight each other.
Primary school, sudden that game. Kingsway Academy Saints all over Temple Christian. Final score 26-5.
We ran the place that we had to do and we shared the ball.
Now for the Saints, they will move on to play Hillcrest Academy, and they have a game plan already set.
We dribble the ball better, cut down on our errors, and keep scoring how we doing.
We're trying to cap off an unbeaten season, our first unbeaten season ever.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
The New Providence Basketball Association winding down its regular season schedule. The Pirates and Double R Services Cleaners on court last night. The Pirates ended the game with only 4 players, but they were still able to pick up the win.
We got playoffs in about a week, and it was disappointing that we ended the game that way. But you live and you learn through situations like this, and hopefully we can go to practice, try to figure this out.
We're looking forward for trying to make some plays, some 1 or 2 good plays, but we fall off our gameplay.
From the NBA last night, Buddy Hield finishing up with 14 points. His Sacramento Kings went down to the Denver Nuggets 108-96. The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Tournament underway. In first-round action yesterday, the 4th-seeded Florida A&M Rattlers, they took down 13th-seeded South Carolina State 65-62. Cedrica Sweeting finishing up with 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Sweeting and the Rattlers back on the court again tomorrow in quarterfinal round action against 5th-seed Norfolk State. Some of our top junior female tennis players took to the court on Sunday for exhibition matches against the College of Charleston. Among those taking part, Africa Smith, Aisha Shepard, and Sierra Donaldson.
It was a nice experience. The girl was a good tennis player. I feel like I probably could have played better, but next time I'll bring better competition.
I'm going to expect that type of play in the fall, this coming fall, and for the rest of the next 4 years of my life. So it was good.
I was the only girl to win out of all the girls who came, and so I felt great. But I also need some more improvement on my game and my foot movement.
Youth soccer is definitely alive and well here in the capital. One of the clubs making some waves, the Bahamas Tottenham Hotspurs.
We just got back from a tournament 2 weeks ago where there was approximately 150 plus college coaches from the United States there scouting and recruiting players, as well as 25 professional scouts there that were looking for players, men and women, that were looking for players for their academies.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned to check on weather still to come.